What's going on, everybody? Bronco Juggalo here.
And Bill.
And today we are doing a comic book tag in honor of Stan Lee. Now, Stan Lee was, of course, one of the owners and co-creator and creator of multiple Marvel properties.
Yes.
But this is a comic book tag, so you don't have to limit your answers to just Stan Lee or just Marvel. You can if you want, but you don't have to. And the reason for that is Stan Lee loved comics.
He's the godfather of comics.
He loved his competition. A lot of people don't know this, but Stan Lee and Bob Kane were pretty much best friends.
Oh.
At the premiere of the 1989 Batman movie, which Bob Kane saw, they went to the movie together. They rode in the same limo. They had a conversation. And Stan Lee told him something like, "Man, I can't believe, one of these days I'd love to see one of mine in a movie." And Bob Kane told him, "You'll get it. It'll happen.
It will.
And I'll be the first one to buy a ticket." Or something like that. I don't remember the exact story 100%. But unfortunately, by the time the first big Marvel movie came out, Bob Kane was no longer with us.
No.
Now, there was lots of little movies, the Captain America ones they did in the 70s and 80s.
And the Punisher one they did with
Wondering. But just big, huge mainstream blockbusters, it hadn't happened for Stan Lee at that time. So, but because of that, because he was friends with so many people in the comic book industry and he wasn't a jerk, you get to do whatever you want. If you want to give the answers to these questions with DC characters or Image characters or whatever you want.
Dark Horse, whatever company. Even if it's a company that doesn't exist anymore.
Or one I've never heard of. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because we're comic book nerds ourselves. Jeez.
Well, I'm not a nerd, but whatever. I'm a comic book fan. I wouldn't call myself a nerd, but okay.
I'll call myself one. I don't care. If you haven't guessed that I am, then, well, okay.
So I'm going to let Bill read off the questions and give his answer first, then I'll give mine. And that is because Bill created this tag. He wanted to do it in honor of Stan. And,
I did.
This is his, so I'm going to let him carry the ball here. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. And first of all, before we start the questions, if you want to give me a why to any of these questions, do it. I'd love to know.
And
why.
Most of us do, so we'll probably do that.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. Who is your favorite superhero? Your favorite. Me? Batman. And I bet you his is going to be the same and I bet you for the same reasons. Love Batman because he doesn't have superpowers. He's got his intellect that drives him, and he is the best detective ever. Nobody can beat him.
He's also the best martial artist in the DC universe.
Yes.
He's trained himself, his body, to just, do what he does. And yes, I do agree, Batman is my favorite hero. Always has been. I've always been more of a DC person than a Marvel person. Now, that's not saying I don't like Marvel. I love Marvel.
Yes.
I did think that when Disney bought Marvel Comics, their comic stories, their books went downhill like a motherfucker. I thought their stories got terrible after Disney bought them. And I thought they got really childish again, whereas DC was putting out more adult, deeper content. However, now I love the DC movies too. A lot of people don't. I like the DCEU. I'm just saying, I like it. But the Marvel movies, on the other hand, when Disney bought them, went straight up through the roof. So we had a trade-off there. And at that time, I literally stopped buying Marvel Comics completely for that reason and because of just budget. And I concentrated on DC and some other companies that I liked. But yes, going off on a tangent there, Batman is my favorite superhero.
Yeah, exactly.
Could he also be part of our next question? Yes, if you consider him one. But I've always considered him a superhero.
He is a superhero.
Because, in my opinion, what is the next question? Let's just get it out.
Okay, question number 2. Who is your favorite anti-hero?
And in my opinion, now you don't have to keep this to your answers, in my opinion, an anti-hero is somebody who will kill, usually.
Yes.
Batman would not. That's what kept him being a hero. not an anti-hero.
Or a hero or somebody that tries to do the right thing but screws it up and ends up being labeled a villain.
And that's something else too I wanted to add on this, my little take. You don't have to just mention an anti-hero if you don't want, but your favorite comic book character who's not a superhero. So, like, say you like the Sam and Twitch comics, and Sam is your favorite. Oh, he's a cop, but he's technically an anti-hero. Go ahead and throw him in there. Whoever you want, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do just an example.
Exactly.
Just, who's your favorite non-quote-unquote hero, but basically still a good guy?
Yeah.
Anti-hero,
Well.
Go ahead, brother.
Jeez. Does anybody want to take a guess? Deadpool. Deadpool is my favorite. When he first came out, he was just total villain to the core. But as he progressed, he really did become a guy who's just really freaking confused. And he tries to do the right thing, but always fucks it up in one way or another.
And I love Deadpool. I'm not near as big a Deadpool fan as he is. This guy is the biggest Deadpool fan I know. He has just about everything Deadpool you can get. There is a 6'1.5" stand-up in that fucking room of Deadpool. I mean, this guy loves fucking Deadpool. And he loved him before it was trendy to love Deadpool. Before the first Deadpool movie, before Deadpool was in the X-Men Origins films.
Yeah, God, don't get me started about it.
Ryan Reynolds did a good job prior to the transformation as Deadpool. He had the wisecracks down. He did a good job at that part of it. And that's why I'm glad they brought Ryan Reynolds. He petitioned to make that movie.
Because he got death threats. He got a lot of death threats.
But he liked the character. He wanted to do that movie. So, yes, I could see Deadpool. He's not my favorite, but that's an awesome pick.
Oh, well, who is yours?
Mine is Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Oh!
Al Simmons Spawn. Not the new Spawn. Al Simmons Spawn.
Yes.
Al Simmons, the Spawn character, is just so... the character... I mean, this is going to sound so stupid, but that character literally speaks to my soul. That is a man who is so tormented in the afterlife, but he loved his wife so much...
He sold his soul.
He sold his soul to keep her safe. And also, not just to keep her safe, but he was going to hell anyways. So he just wanted one more chance to see her. So he made a bargain of a lifetime just to see her one more time. And here's the thing about that, though. Him going to hell, that raises an entire philosophical discussion, which I could get into with people. If you ever want to, hit me up. As long as you can be civil, we'll be cool. But I love Al Simmons. I love Spawn. My first introduction to the Spawn character was not actually the comic books. It was the HBO series that they did.
Yes.
If you have never seen the HBO series of Spawn,
watch it.
Animated,
it's amazing.
It is one of the best comic adaptations ever put on film.
Yes,
period.
It's amazing.
And the Spawn movie they did a few years ago, that's total bullshit. John Leguizamo was good in it.
That's the only saving grace for that film.
But everything else is bullshit. And I cannot wait for the new one coming out that Todd McFarlane is directing. So, question number 3.
Number 3. All right. Who's your favorite villain? Pretty simple. Who's your favorite villain? Mine, Cletus Cassidy, also known as Carnage.
Really?
Yes. I love Carnage. I love Cletus Cassidy. The two of them merged together are just awesome. You've got a psychotic serial killer mixed with the spawn of Venom. He's just a psychopath, and one of the best comic series of all time, miniseries of all time, 14 issues I believe, was Maximum Carnage.
That was a great series.
Awesome. That's me, though.
I know everybody's going to say, oh, this is the popular answer, but you know what? I don't care. I liked him before it was popular.
Joker.
The Joker.
Love him too.
Joker is my absolute favorite. And I liked it before Heath Ledger did it, folks.
I liked it back when Jack Nicholson did it.
Yep, but my favorite version of the Joker is Joker from Killing Joke. And also my favorite on film screen version is Joker, Jack Nicholson. and Joker, Mark Hamill tied 100%.
Mark Hamill, voice of the Joker.
Is Joker.
Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm. He's Luke Skywalker, but he's also Joker.
Oh, yeah.
And if I think he could have done, maybe not now, but he could have done Joker live action back in the day. I mean, if he wanted to, I wish they would have let him because I think that would have been amazing. So.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Technically, I think he did do Joker live action once. I think. I'm not 100% on this. I have to go back and watch it. A small, little-known series called Birds of Prey, not the comic book, the TV show.
The TV show.
They show clips of Joker, and I'm pretty sure I was told it was Mark Hamill playing him.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm not sure. I need to go back and double-check that, so don't take my word on that one. Let me check on that first.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just love the Joker. I think he's amazing.
He is.
I personally don't like a lot of the changes they've done. This new Joaquin Phoenix movie, I think, is a terrible idea, and I think it looks stupid. I don't want to get Joker's backstory. The best Joker backstory, in my opinion, is the one we got from The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
That is the only backstory that I've liked.
Yeah.
And also the Jack Napier backstory from the 1989 Batman movie. I like that one as well. Other than that, I don't really care about Joker's backstory. I don't want to know. It's like Michael Myers. I don't want to fucking know.
Well, that's one of the things about the Joker that makes him so great, is that mystery.
We're really getting off on tangents here, guys. Let's get into the next question.
All right. Yeah. Number 4. Who is the worst hero ever? I've got 2. I'm going to start with my first. Superman. I hate.
Dude, you're going to get, lynched.
I know. I love it, too. Please come hang me.
I love Superman. Superman's awesome.
Superman
was all the things that you wanted to be as a little boy.
Ew.
No. Oh, shut up. You know you did, too.
Yeah, no.
All little boys wanted to be that. They all wanted to be big, strong, true. You know, that whole good guy thing.
Let me explain.
Go ahead, sorry.
I don't like Superman because I am Superman. I am immune to everything. The only thing that can hurt me is kryptonite.
I think they brought it back from that wooden character from...
I don't like that. And then they always, in the comics and stuff, found some weird, non-logical way for the villain to actually kind of be winning. And you think about it and go, there's no way he could be winning. This guy's invulnerable.
It was kind of shit. I like the Justice League movie, but it was kind of shit when all of a sudden Superman showed up and bam, it was over like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I never saw it. I haven't seen it yet.
Really? It's a bad film. A lot of people hate it, but it's not a bad film.
Yeah. And the second guy I'm going to go with, the Weezer. If you remember who the Weezer is, he's a fucking rip-off of the Flash. And yeah, he
Wait, isn't it the Wizard?
No, Weezer.
Really?
His name is the Weezer, as in Weezer, like fast.
Yeah, I thought there was a wizard too, though.
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
There is that, but it's a different dude.
Okay.
But he literally...
Hey, it's Stan! There's the man right there.
There's the man. But he's literally Weezer, as in, I think of taking a piss. And he's literally wearing a yellow suit. Yeah. 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 All right. Yours?
I can hear the lynch mobs coming for me, too. Cyclops.
Oh!
The fucking Boy Scout.
Oh, I chose a Boy Scout, too.
His powers are cool.
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That laser fucking blast, except he can't
Superman can do that, too.
He can't control it without a fucking, visor. But I always just thought Cyclops is such a bitch.
He is.
And I know there's so many other heroes that are terrible, little minute characters that just came and went or whatever. Like the original Black Panther. Did you ever know the original Black Panther was actually some weird white dude? Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a very weird, stupid... He was a bad character.
Yeah, you and I are going to get lynched. I'm going to get lynched first, though. Yeah.
But Cyclops is just... I don't like Cyclops. I've never liked Cyclops.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you.
I don't like Cyclops. So.
Yeah. All right, let's get... Okay, where are we? Oh, question number 5. Who is the worst villain ever? I'm going with Black Talon. If you don't know who Black Talon is, let me give you a little tiny thing about him. He is a voodoo guy who dresses like a chicken. Yeah, he's a voodoo dude who raises armies of zombies, but he literally, his head thingy is a chicken. What the fuck?
That's funny.
Yeah, Black Talon.
Do you know why it's funny?
Why?
Because my worst villain is also a bird creature. The Vulture. Minus Michael Keaton's version.
Oh,
that was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool in this movie.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming, that was cool.
Yeah.
But the comic book version of the Vulture, he's an old man with a fucking pot belly who's got fucking cancer.
Yeah.
What is so fucking intimidating about that?
I don't know. I find bingo at the old folks' home more
my
intimidating.
runner-up to that is the Shocker. And then I used to say the Trickster from DC, but
oh no, he's actually cool.
When Mark Hamill started doing the Trickster in both the Justice League cartoons and in the new and in the Arrowverse, I like the Trickster.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen those yet, have you? The Arrows?
No, but
dude, I keep telling you, you need to watch. If I know you were skeptical, but they're good.
No, but shows. I love him as the Trickster in
and he does a live action Trickster in the Arrowverse.
Oh, I'll have to see it now. I'll have to see it now.
Flash is really good. The King Shark looks just like fucking King Shark from the comics.
Nice.
It's done with great CGI and it looks amazing. I think you would really like it. I really do.
No?
Next question.
All right. Yes. Number 6. What is your favorite comic book movie? Simple enough. Me? Deadpool. I loved that movie.
That's your favorite comic book movie? Really?
Yes.
When did that take? I mean, well, of course, when it came out, obviously. Because I know what your favorite one was prior to that. I really thought that would stick with you.
No, this one won out because of the budget the film had, which was nothing. 20th Century Fox did not want to make this film. And then they finally relented and said, okay, you can make it, but it has to be PG-13. But Ryan Reynolds stuck to his guns and said, no, this needs to be a rated R film. That's why this one's my favorite, because it was very close to never even being made. And yet with how little budget there was, and Ryan Reynolds fronted a lot of the money for this film. And to get such an amazing film out of so little.
It was a lot of fun. The second one was really good too. I thought that it wasn't as good as the first, but it was really good too.
It's not as good as the first.
Yeah. My favorite comic book movie is 1989 Batman. Always has been, probably always will be. Jack Nicholson is the man, and in this role as the Joker made me want to become an actor. I've talked about this in numerous videos. He was so good in that role, he made people that can't act think they could. That's how much inspiration he gave me. I know I probably can't act, like really act. I acted some in college. I do a little crappy acting on some of these videos.
Yeah, we both do.
But, you know, Jack Nicholson was just so amazing. He played that character so over the top that it was perfect.
Yes.
And all due respect to Heath Ledger, nobody will ever beat Jack.
Nope. I agree.
Nobody. And Michael Keaton is still an amazing fucking Batman. I fucking love Michael Keaton as Batman. So
I'd say he was probably the best.
Some people have been petitioning for him to come back as Batman, an older Batman, kind of do like the Dark Knight Rises storyline or something.
Some, like, a new Batman taking the mantle and him being the mentor?
Maybe. I mean, that could happen too. I don't know, but I don't know if it'll happen, but that would be kind of neat. But then again, too, I think Ben Affleck's doing a good job, so I don't know. I would like to see Ben Affleck continue.
I was shocked. I will say, I was shocked with Ben Affleck. But let's keep going. All right, number 7. What's the worst comic book movie? Ugh, that's easy for me. Elektra.
No, I got one more.
Jesus. Like, come on. All the villains in that, there was a villain that was supposed to be Typhoid Mary in there. that they never gave any of them names. They were just all throwaway. The acting was horrible. Like, oh God, this movie is such garbage. All right. What's yours?
Okay, before I give you mine, just real quick, something I meant to mention in my Dr. Giggles review from a couple days ago, which I didn't mention. Did you know Dr. Giggles is based on a comic?
I know there is a comic.
It was a Dark Horse comic. It started as a Dark Horse comic.
Really, the comic came first?
The comics came first.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I looked reading it, and I'm pretty sure they said the comics came first.
Huh.
I forgot to mention that. I completely spaced about the comics, and I can't believe I forgot. So just a little tidbit of information. Dr. Giggles, comic book character. Worst comic book movie of all time. Now, there's some doozies out there, folks.
Yes, there are.
There's even a couple in the new DC, or in the modern movies we got.
Yes.
Let's see. We have...
Electra's one.
Elektra is one. I like Daredevil. I'm probably one of the few people that likes Daredevil.
I like that movie.
I thought it was good. I really liked the soundtrack, and I really liked Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin.
And I like the guy who played Bullseye.
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
He played Bullseye.
Yeah, I didn't mind.
And I liked Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Anyways, getting sidetracked again. Worst comic book movie, in my opinion, is The Hulk. Ang Lee's The Hulk.
Oh.
Not the Incredible Hulk from the MCU. Ang Lee's The Hulk. Absolute terrible fucking movie. There's some other ones too. There's a lot of them out there that I just don't
boring,
like.
Though.
There's some low budget ones that I hate. There's some high budget ones I hate. Howard the Duck. Everybody talks about. I know it's got a huge cult following, but that was the dumbest fucking movie ever. I hear they're redoing it. Yeah. They're doing a new one that's based in the MCU.
I bought Howard the Duck. I haven't yet watched it again.
It's dumb
because it was so bad.
But anyways, some of these animated ones they've done are hit and miss. Some of them are good, some of them are crap.
Yeah.
But Ang Lee's The Hulk is just terrible. I love the skit on Family Guy. What was it? Comic Book Hulk meets Pretty Bird.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, really? Yeah, stick to Crouching Tiger, buddy. Stick to Crouching Tiger.
Yeah. And the hidden dragon. Keep the dragon hidden.
Yep. Next one.
All right. Number 8. What comic book would you like to see made into a movie? What one would you like to see made into one? I've got 2. My first one is The Secret Six.
Oh, that's
love The Secret Six.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Oh, all that they got. I mean, you do have something from Suicide Squad, like King Shark was in The Secret Six for a while. Deadshot.
I love The Secret Six.
Such a great comic. If you've never read it and you like comics, go read The Secret Six.
Get the Gail Simone miniseries. They are so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So amazing.
She is, Gail Simone is amazing.
One of my favorite comic book writers. We don't share a lot of political opinions, but she's one of my favorite comic book writers.
I got another one. I don't think he'll ever get his own movie, but I still want to see this character in a movie, Lobo. I want to see Lobo in a movie, and I hear that Danny Trejo said he would play Lobo.
I was going to say, I thought Lobo was going to be in a movie. I couldn't remember.
I heard he was going to be, talks of it, but it hasn't happened. But Danny Trejo wants to play him. I think Danny Trejo would be a perfect Lobo.
Comic book character I want to see made into a movie. Well, there's definitely Spawn, because I want a good movie.
It's already been done and it was crap.
Yeah. Hopefully this new one will be good. But no. Okay, I know. I get it. All right. So, comic book character I want to see put into a movie that's not in a movie.
Or a team.
I wanted to see a Venom movie, but now we're getting a Venom movie. Or we got a Venom movie. I haven't seen it yet, though. I just have this weird feeling it's going to disappoint me.
Meh. I saw it. Meh.
And we're big Venom fans, both of us, so. But I would really like to see a Teen Titans film or a Dick Grayson Nightwing film.
They did that cartoon one.
No, but I want to see a motion picture. I want to
live action? Okay.
I want to see a live... Now, there is a live action show coming out called based on the Teen Titans. It's called Titans. And the very first scene that we saw in the thing or in the preview was Robin saying, "Fuck you, Batman." So they're trying to make it like totally like.
Nice.
Personally, I think Batman would have reached out and bitch slapped him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You know, I'm just saying. I don't know if this one looks that good to me. I'm kind of hoping it is, but it's only going to be available on a streaming service from what I hear too. So I'll have to check it out. But anyways, I would like to see a live action Nightwing or Teen Titans, and I would love to see the Judas Contract done live action.
Nice. Yeah. All right, let's get to question number 9. What comic book movie versus would you like to see in a film? Me? I'm going for one that is a comic already. And this was back when Dark Horse was whoring out Alien and Predator. And this is the best one out of the entire one. Batman vs. Predator. Even Batman vs. Predator 2 was good. Those are great comics. You got the ultimate detective against the ultimate hunter. I'm going Batman vs. Predator.
I'm stealing half of it. I want one that was based off of 2 comics that were crossovers from companies. I want Batman vs. Spawn.
Ooh.
I want Batman vs. Spawn.
That's good too. I like that answer. The ultimate detective versus, what would you call him? The ultimate assassin dead guy?
Hell.
The ultimate assassin from hell.
The ultimate soldier. He was
that's good.
You know, I would love to see that though. I love war games, and I love Frank Miller's Batman vs. Spawn. Or Batman and Spawn. But I just love it, and I would love to see him.
Nice. All right, number 10. And this is for Stan here, guys. What's your favorite Stan Lee cameo in a movie? My favorite, I got 2 here, but my favorite is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where he's talking to the Watchers.
They're telling him all about his experiences.
Exactly. That, if it was real life and Stan Lee could sit down with the Watchers, I could just see this happening. I can see it happening. That's why that's my favorite. My second favorite is in Deadpool, where he's the stripper announcer. Let's hear it for Chastity. Or as I like to call her, Irony. What's yours?
That is actually my favorite. One is him as the DJ in the strip club in Deadpool. I just thought it was hilarious. He's had some other good ones, but that one was definitely my favorite. And I believe his last one was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, unless he's filmed some.
No, his last
prior to his death.
Yeah, prior to his death. But as far as I know,
was he in Venom? Was he in? I didn't see. I haven't seen Venom, so
he was in Venom. Sure.
I figured he'd do a cameo. It's still one of his movies.
Yeah.
Or it's a Marvel movie, anyways. But
yeah, he did Venom.
I wasn't sure if he did or not. So okay, I was wrong, and not his last one. And maybe he's done some more because they are still making movies. So.
Yep.
You know, they're working on some, maybe he did, they already started production on Avengers Infinity War 2, so maybe he's got one in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, that'd be cool. But that's it, guys. That is it for our comic book tag in honor of the late, great Stan Lee.
Who are we tagging in?
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
I'm going to tag 3 people that I know are big comic book people. I'm going to tag Horror Metal, Hellhound. I'm going to tag Sean Erschen. And I'm going to tag Horrific Nightmares JM. Spread the word, guys. Do the tag.
I'm going to tag someone in too. I don't know if this guy's into comic books, but I love his videos. If you want to do it, brother, please do it. Dave Maggot.
Dave?
Please, Dave.
You heard it from Bill's mouth. Dave loves you.
I do. I love
Dave by the way, speaking of which, my buddy Eric from Hey Internet Eric here, every time you and I do a video together, he says I'm mean to you, and he's got Team Bill on his hashtag. I told him I'm allowed to be mean to you. You're a dick.
I am a dick.
Anyways, rest in peace, Stan. We love you.
Stan, thank you for all the memories. Rest in peace, brother.
He's such a ham.